going to be what as quick as what's possible. Do you like my Bingx merch? Thank you. Thank you. Shipped to your doorstep. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Give me a minute. We are just 2 minutes. We are just 2 minutes away. Yes, you can get it. We have just less than 1 minute. Alright. Okay, so let's get started. Let's get back to it. So the main reason why we're here is just we're going to talk about understanding copy trading with on Bingx. So my name is Candy, and I'm going to be the host for tonight. So I know most of you are familiar with copy trading on maybe forex, and then when it comes to crypto, maybe you've not heard of copy trading on crypto before. But here, Bingx is like it's not like Bingx is the only exchange with this option or feature, giving both experts and newbies the opportunity to make money from this financial market. So I know most of you are wondering what is Bingx. Bingx is a crypto trading exchange where you can trade crypto assets like BTC, Ethereum, and others. Right? And aside this, we also have some what unique what characteristics. You can also trade forex and commodity pairs. If you go through your Bingx app, well, you will see that you can trade forex and commodity pairs. No other exchange has this kind of what option. Meaning, if you're an active forex trader and a crypto trader, Bingx gives you the platform to explore. And aside all this, it also has a copy trading feature, which brings us to the main topic for the day. What is copy trading? Now, according to Wikipedia, copy trading means directly copying position taken by another trader. Now, okay, my name is Candy. I am a trader on Bingx, so I apply for the copy trading feature. Meanwhile, if you have any question, just drop it on the in the chat box on the group. I'm going to attend to it as soon as I'm done. So, okay, my name is Candy. I am an expert trader on Bingx, so I register so people can copy me, right? So Bingx is built in such a way that when people start following me, when people start copying me, once I open a position, it automatically opens on other people's accounts. Meaning, if I open a BTC USDT long with 10x leverage on your account, it has that same position. Just that the amount of money placed on the trade is different. I might decide to place 100 USD on my trade. You might decide to use 5 USD. He or she might decide to use 2 USD. It's dependent on you. And anytime the trader takes a trade, your account will automatically take the trade, as we have said this already. Copy trading is the easiest way to use another trader's expert knowledge. For the fact that your account automatically opens and closes a position when the trader opens and closes doesn't mean you have lost control over the outcome of a trade. Okay, take for instance today, okay, the trader was following, so I happened to open my Bingx app, so I saw that, okay, this trader is up 20% and the trade is still open, and I decided to close it and take my 20% profits. So for the fact that you are copying a trader does not mean that you have lost control over whatever happens to the trade. If the trader is losing too much, you can decide to close. And if the trader is in profit and you see that, okay, I'm okay with this profit, you can decide to just close the trade and take your profit. Meaning the trader you are copying might have the ability to control opening, closing, but you still have 100% control over your account. So you can decide to close the trade anytime you want. This feature gives you the ability to make money off another trader's skill. Good thing is, you do not need any advanced knowledge of the financial markets to take part in this. After all have been said, I know you will be wondering, how do I get started? How do I get started? Give me a minute. Yes, I can see your question. You can actually close the trade anytime you want. Anytime you want, you can close the trade. So now, how do I get started? First, register an account with Bingx if you don't have one yet. A link has been dropped in the group right now. I just dropped a link in the group. So use that link, register an account with Bingx, right? Download the app, log in. Step 2, after registering an account with Bingx, fund your account with USDT. Recommend you deposit a minimum of $10. That doesn't mean you cannot participate in the copy trading feature with less than $10. You can use the copy trading feature with $2, you can use $1, you can use $3. There is no minimum. So though there is no minimum or maximum needed to participate, you can participate with as low as $1 USD. And then for the fact that maybe you still have doubts, Bingx also have a demo trading option where we have virtual USDT. You can also use your virtual USDT to test run the copy trading, let's say for maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, to check the outcome. If you are satisfied with it, then you are good to go. And what on the copy trading, um, futures is strictly traded, no spot. Strictly what? Futures. Now, step 3. I'm going to show you live how to set up your copy trading account. I'm going to share my screen now. Let's go. So, this is my what? Bingx app. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen? Who responded? Yes, that they Who responded that they can see my screen? Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen, please let me know in the general group. Can you see my screen? If you can see my screen now, let me know in the general group so we can continue. People are safe, right? All right. Okay. So now this is what the Bingx interface. After you've registered an account with Bingx, this is the first thing you see. Okay. Okay. So after you've registered an account with Bingx, this is the first thing you are going to see. So this is the best, trust me, this is the best exchange so far. And once you start trading, you get to claim over 120 USD in bonus, and you can use this bonus to trade and what you can withdraw the profits. So let's get straight to it. So if you are using your desktop, you want to come right here, you choose what? Manage copy trades here. And if you are using if you are using the mobile app on your phone, just click on, I think below we have something like, I think, community. Click on community there and you see copy trading at the top. So this is my words. So now to get started, come here, click on traders list. Okay, so here you can filter. Okay, how do you want to? Okay, are you trying to filter the traders based on their account assets, followers, 30 days profit rate, the cumulative profit and loss, cumulative earnings for followers? Most time I usually prefer going for what? The cumulative profit and loss. So just click on it, it filters. So now we have this first person. He has what? 509,546 what account assets. I think that's in USDT. Then his 30 days profit is 6.4%. That's too low for me. So we have this person here deciding the what account asset. 30 days profit is 2.6%. That's still low. This one has 10,183 USDT account assets. 30 days profit is 68%. That's still low too. Look at this guy. This is my favorite guy though. This Beko. He has 5,049 USDT. 30 days profit is 297%. So let's click on this guy. I love using the guy for example. Hope you are following. Like I said, we are not going to waste much of your time today. Latest by 6:30, we are done. Okay, now this is the guy. This is his account assets. He's managing 5,049 USDT. Cumulative profit and loss is 7,768.4 USDT. He has 930 traders following him. Cumulative earnings USDT, that's what? 204.14 USDT. 30-day profit rate is 297.76%, and maximum drawdown, the maximum loss so far is 9.5%. So you need to put all of this into consideration, but before you start following, so you don't want to follow someone that is losing money. you need to put all of this into what consideration. So now, for every profit that this guy makes for you, it takes what? 8%. It takes 8%. So now let's go. Let's look at his profit rates here. So before you start copying a trader, look at all these things. All these statistics is very important. Start copying a trader here, okay? Now see, in the last 30 days, he has had what you can see it's been an uptrend. Was over what? Close to 293%. The last 90 days, you can see it went as high as what? That's the last 20 months, 365%. And in the last 7 days, what went as high as what? 11.55%, and currently is at what? 10.2%. So far this guy is what really profitable. Now let's check what trading history. So you can come here, you are going to see all the trades this guy has taken, the profits, the losses, everything. You are going to see everything here. Now today is 18. This is 18. So here is where what is going to take most of our time. So you can see 18. Today is 18. Okay, 18 started from here. So he has what? So let's calculate the profits and loss together and see how much he has. Okay. So he has 15%, 15.04 here. Then he has 5.31 here. Then he has 7.04. Then he has what? Plus 1.23. Then he has a loss of minus 19.83%. Another loss of minus 10.78%. Another loss of minus 21.38%. Another loss of 20%. Another loss of what? Minus 13.86%. Then another loss of minus 22.7%. Then a profit of 1.68. That's what? Minus 78.25. That's pretty much true, right? But the funny thing about this is most of these multiple trades we have here, they are what? DCA. Okay, so let's check what on the 17th. Let's check for on the 17th, starting from here. So yeah, on the 17th, he had a loss of minus 10.13, loss of minus 12.8, another loss of minus 15.62, then a profit of 4.59 plus 0.86, another loss of minus 16.2, profit of 26.34, another profit of 4.92, another profit of 26.22. Okay, we've entered with 16, so it's ended here. So you can see this guy has couple of losses. He has made couple of losses in the past 2 to 3 days. So now, after you've checked all these metrics, if you don't like his history, trading history, then you can just decide to go back and find somebody else. You can decide to go back and find somebody else. Okay, I don't like this guy, he's losing money too much, I don't want him, I'm going to follow somebody else. But the thing is, in trading, every day cannot always be green. So if you've been following this guy for the past 7 days, your portfolio is up by 10.5%. Check it last day. The 7 days profit rate is what 10.5%. Right? And those losses are much because what most of those positions are what DCA. That's why if your account is, let's say, if your account is maybe 50 USD and you want to copy this guy, instead of putting your own 50 USD on one position, you can say, okay, per position, I want to use 10 USD. So that when you decide to DCA, you can open like a couple of 10 USD position. You can still open up to 5. You can still open up to 5. So, but with this feature, you can't liquidate your assets. You can't liquidate your assets. And in the last 30 days, what you can see maximum drawdown currently is what 9.5. Right, and the last 7 days is still up by 10%. So if you've been following this guy for the past 7 days, definitely irrespective of the losses and all, you are still in profit. So you can likewise go back and check other guys. You can try to go back, check other people but I'm just doing that for this example is just for tutorial purposes. None of this is a financial advice. But currently this is the guy I'm following. He's the one I'm following, and then it's been pretty good. So if you want to copy this guy, click on copy trade. How much you want to put on a single trade? Let's say okay, let me put 2 USD. Then click on copy. Okay, I'm currently following the guy. Okay, give me a minute. So I can decide to stop copying here. Okay, so I stopped copying the guy already. So let's go back. Traders list. Okay, this is our guy. Yeah. So now, you can, if you want to copy this guy, just click on copy. Yeah, how much you want to copy with 2 USD? Okay. Yeah. So follow sources. Let's review details. So this guy currently, you see, for me, he currently has a position open for me now. You can see is what he has 1.4% in profit. Let's go and check it. So you see that I can actually decide to close this positions myself. So let's go check it. I'm currently copying the guy, you see. So you can see now, you can see I'm copying the guy. You can see the guy here. This is the guy. But I have this one is up 28%. So you can see I can actually decide to close these 2 positions. So you see. There is no minimum USDT. There is no minimum. So you can see I've closed the first position. I can decide to close the second one now. So for the fact that you're copy trading doesn't mean you have lost leverage over your account. No, that doesn't mean you have lost leverage over your account. You can decide to close any position anytime you like. You can decide to close any position anytime you like. As you can see, I've closed the 2 open position that the guy asked for me. Now let's go back. This is our guy. Okay. Okay, so I can decide, okay, let's say I want to copy me to what? 10. I'm copying this guy already. Okay. Let me go stop copying him so we can what? Okay, let me just stop copying the guy. Okay, let's come back to our traders list. This is our guy here. So I want to copy this guy, just click on copy trade. I want to put 5 USD per position. So click on copy now. Let's view details. So currently what it doesn't have what any position open yet. But let's look at our history. I've copied this guy quite some time. You can see there are definitely losses, there are profits too. As you can see, there will be what profitable days and there will be what unprofitable days too. But one thing is sure, you can never what liquidate. Losing 10%, 20%, we are gaining like, okay, let's say we are gaining 20%, 10%. It's better than, okay, when you lost your entire capital. It's way better than when you lost your entire capital. So if you are not yet grounded well in futures, this is your what best start. For now, just what use this copy trading option and what kickstart your journey. So I think that's all for now. So I don't know if anybody has any question. Does anyone have any question? Any, if you have any question, let me know about the cumulative earning. Yes, Then you copy it for yourself. Copying again, boom, you stop copying, you jump to another. If you keep jumping from one place to another, trust me, you might keep losing money. Let me count it. So I just need to know the number of people that are available.